We'll have John Felix online from Ogun. John, are you there? Right, John. Can you briefly give us collation of results is ongoing in Abeokuta? Bring us up to speed on what's happening.
All right, so collation of results, just like you said, is ongoing as I speak to you in Abeokuta here. Out of 20 local government areas of the state, 15 results has been announced so far. We have results of 15 local governments that has been announced by the returning officer, that's the Vice Chancellor from the University of Ibadan, has announced results from 15 local government areas of the state. However, as these results were being announced, there were issues from, of course, irregularities in some particular local government areas. For example, from the Ogun side area of the state, whereby you have to transport yourself via the boat to go vote. The electoral officer mentioned that about 100 persons could not vote because the water surge was so high and they could not take that risk. So automatically, votes from that end were actually cancelled. Of course, in some other local government areas, there were reported cases of violence, just like as earlier mentioned in my reportage in the morning. There were reported cases of violence, and of course, automatically the results are being cancelled. We have also had issues from the party agents, from both the leading APC and the PDP, who have been giving counter accusations upon accusations that their strongholds are being infiltrated by political thugs. So the danger here, the implication for this is that where politicians could see or regard as their stronghold in court and can be attacked by the political thugs, thereby leading to the cancellation of the result. You understand that this is a new rule, of course, coming out from the Electoral Act, that where ballot boxes have been hijacked, outright cancellation. So this is one thing that I believe that politicians would pay more attention to, if they need to win their particular seat or if they need to outsmart their perceived opponent. We have seen not fewer than 50 polling units results that have been cancelled. It's been a keenly contested election in Ogun State so far. I can tell you officially that out of the 15 results that have been declared, the APC had been able to pull 8, while the PDP has been able to pull 7. So what we're looking at for this election is that the possibility, could there be a possibility of a rerun coming out from the results that have been announced so far? We're also looking at, is it possible that the 5 remaining local governments that are yet to be announced could actually give us a straightjacket winner as far as the election is concerned? I can also confirm to you that we also have some other local government results on ground at the moment, just waiting for them to be announced. And so we don't know when the process will come to a conclusion, but from all indications, we'll be moving faster as far as the side election is concerned.
Okay, but tell us from your own perspective, if this 50 polling units you said have been cancelled, and in some other polling units elections were not held, what is the implication for the final regarding the final result?
Okay, I can also confirm to you that the House of Assembly election for E4 local government, where the incumbent speaker of the Ogun State House of Assembly is, has been inconclusive. I can report that to you live. That it's been declared inconclusive because there were cases of overvoting. Also, from the other local government that have also turned out their results, there were cases where beavers malfunctioned. There were places whereby beavers were actually stolen and outrightly cancelled. You recall that some of the sections of the new Electoral Act stipulated that places whereby they are ballot snatching, places whereby voters resort to manual voting, as the case may be, outright cancellation. Also, some of other electoral officers also made us understand that at some point whereby the beavers machine did not function properly, voters were made to wait over 3 to 4 hours, and it was unable to be resolved. Automatically, every voter at that point were disenfranchised, meaning that INEC perhaps played a significant role in ensuring that these persons were disenfranchised. But beyond all of that, the issues at the moment is that we've seen pockets of polling units being cancelled outrightly because they were ballot snatching. We had ballot papers that were burnt in their numbers, and it spread across majority of the Ogun West, majority of the Ogun East senatorial districts, a few in Ogun West senatorial district. So what we're actually waiting for eventually is to see the entire number of polling units that have been cancelled outrightly. And that's why I earlier mentioned that, hoping that politicians will not use this as a strategy in future elections, whereby wherever they see that their opponents, their perceived opponents, have their base that is strong enough, they don't go destroy such places, because they know that following the following the new electoral act, elections whereby results are cancelled would automatically mean that the results will be declared zero.
Okay, John, just before I let you go, reconfirm to us how many local governments have results have been collated so far by INEC?
15 out of 20. We're expecting five more. I'm also aware that we have some other local governments that have come in. So that means anytime from now, the 15 will also will have an increase from 15 to maybe 16 or 17. But I foresee that this exercise will be concluded today as fast as possible, hoping that the numbers of polling units that were cancelled outrightly would not be more than the margin of the eventual winner. You also recall I said in the morning that both APC and the PDP have been holding claim to the election results. But of course, the IREV will actually do justice to this in a matter of hours.
Right. Thank you very much, John Felix, for that update from Abeokuta. We'll come back to you shortly for more updates. That was our correspondent, John Felix, giving us that update from Abeokuta.